Hello there. We are going to work on distributive property, and we're also, while we're doing that, we're going to take care of a little lesson on like terms as well. So what I'll do is I want to go through some odds here. So you see the first thing we did is we did distribute the 4x and 3, so you got 12, and then 3 also went to the 6. And then finally, we had some like terms. 12 and 7 both have an x, so we got 19. All right, so I'm going to work through some odd ones here. We're going to distribute and distribute. So the first thing I have to do, order of operations, is I do have to multiply before I can do this addition. So I'm going to bring down the 9 as is. So plus 20x plus 20. Next thing I'm going to do is make sure I find out if I have any like terms, which I do. So that means I'm going to have 20x plus 29. Here it's set up backwards from the previous problem. So we're going to distribute 21x plus 6, right? 3 times 2 is 6, plus 8x. Then I'm looking for like terms. These both have x's, so we do want to put those together, giving our final simplified solution as 29x plus 6. So these are some of our basics. Distributive property, combined like terms. That is, my hope, is super duper review as we're looking at so far this year. Let's take a look. Where might I have one of these big boys over here? All right, number 15. It looks like we have multiple steps here. So I want to distribute 8m plus 24 and distribute. I can do both of these multiplications at the same time. So plus 9 plus 15m. And now I'm looking for like terms. So one other strategy is to underline them, that I know these things go together. So I have 8m and 15m, so that's 23 with an m plus. We're going to end up at 33, giving us our final simplified answer. All right, the next thing we'll do is the exact same thing, except we're going to bump them up just a little bit and go ahead and solve. So once I have the whole thing done, like we did in the top half here, we're going to take this 4, put it in place of x, and then solve from there. So I'm intentionally leaving some evens because you're actually going to work on the same worksheet as I am as part of your homework. So first thing I'm going to do is distribute 8 plus 45 plus 20x. All right, so remember x is 2, so I'm going to put that right here. So 20 times 2, well, that turns out to be 40 plus 45 plus 8. Okay, so 40 and 45 would give me 85. So 8 plus 85 is going to get us to 93. Okay, so it should look exactly the same as what we were doing. The only thing I could have done is added these together and made it with 53 to get started and then added from there. Okay, probably should have, but you know, as long as we follow the order of operations, we're okay. Now these look a little more intimidating, so I'm going to hang with you here. We'll distribute a little bit more. My pen's a little bit thick, so one thing you're going to do is make sure you play with those settings. Distribute, make sure I get a 9, right? That's a big thing here. Plus 10m plus 6 as we distribute. You never want to forget that. I do want to put my like terms together. I want to model that it works either way. So I have 28m plus 15. M is 2 this time. So we're going to plug that in here. So I need 28 times 2 plus 15. Well, 28 doubled. That's going to be 56 plus 15. Okay, so